my heart wide open. I know you can hear my true love being spoken. Preach your name even when my heart.
You know, there's issues between me and my mom. Kind of always has been. And there was something going on, and I was pissed, bro. I was just so irate, mad, which like ain't normally like me, but like it's easier when it's her, you know. And he was like, "You gotta calm down, man. Like you don't know everything." And that shit sent me over the edge. I was like, you don't know everything. You don't know the mother I've grown up with. You don't know what I've had to deal with. And he's like, yeah, but you don't know what she's actually feeling inside. And I'm like, I started repeating back what she said to me. And he's like, yeah, but how many times you said something, but you got a deeper feeling on the inside? Like, how many times you felt, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know everything. You don't know what she's been through, even in her, like, younger years in life. You don't know what that actually felt like. And that opened my eyes to, like, even God, bro. I don't know why there's dying kids, the kids dying from cancer and stuff like that. But what if it is for the single purpose that we could have cured cancer by now if we all stopped killing each other? Maybe if we stopped killing other lives and focused on saving these lives, then none of these lives would be lost. But we're not good enough as human beings to do that.
To lock in.
Fix
the problems.
What if cancer was created by us? What if AIDS was created by us?
You going into conspiracy, but
no. The Bible's a conspiracy, nigga. Like that's my point. Is like the point is we don't know everything.
I always laugh because cancer like is a mutation off of you, so it's always funny. And the mutation could come from like your diet or what you're exposed to, the chemicals you're exposed to.
Mm.
And so yeah, I mean Teflon pans. They knew it was causing. What's it called? Causing, I think, a cancer or mutation in people. The Teflon pans, non-stick.
Mm-hmm.
Before is a movie with the dude from the Hulk. He was in it.
Bruce Banner.
Yeah, and he's a lawyer, and he exposes it. He fights it for years, where it's like he's exposing the fact that they knew it caused cancer, and they still kept making it. And he's calling his family. He's like, take all the pans out. Take all the Teflon pans out.
Take your pants off.
Yeah. And but yeah, how many corporations, they know it's causing cancer, they know it's causing problems to people, and they still keep doing it to make a profit. So yeah, so like it's in my mind too. It's like, oh, maybe all of this isn't God's fault, because
yeah,
I mean, cancer is just a mutation.
Then just so we're clear, like, because that's me answering like one of the often asked questions to a Christian, like, well, if he's so powerful, then why doesn't that happen? I still got questions, because why did Babel happen? Why do we speak different Yeah, why do we speak different language? Because we wanted to come see you.
Yo,
why'd you have to separate us like that?
To you, bro.
We had unity at one point enough.
Should I get a burning bush?
Yeah, bro. It's like we had enough unity to try to come build some stairs to meet you, and you're like, you guys might actually do it. Fuck y'all language up a little bit. Like, come on, man. So yeah, I got questions. I got problems, because like unity is my biggest thing, bro.
Low key,
like
that could be a metaphor for why there's so much division in the world, because we all do have different culture, different language, and different. That could, yeah. My bad. Sorry, tism.
I dug deep into that tism already. That's why it's not hidden right now.
Yeah, there's so much things, and it's like that. I guess my thing is, again, I'm going to spend time trying to figure out the answer, and I'm going to take every perspective that I can until I get an answer that's good enough for me, that I can run through and defend it against anybody. So it's like, why you follow Christianity? And it's like, because you want to go to heaven? I'm like, bro, I'm suicidal. I don't give a fuck.
He said, nigga, I ain't never planned for anything further than next week.
Bro,
what are you talking about?
I'm a depressed motherfucker. Like, I know I tell jokes and I laugh and I smile. No, I'm depressed as fuck. Yeah, you see my songs, man? They're depressing as fuck.
I want to kill my mom.
I wrote a song. I'm plugging myself in, nigga. Fuck out of here, yo. I said, I'd rather be drunk. I'd rather be lit. I'd rather be dead than feel this shit.
Oh, shit.
Because one day I'm up, another I'm down, and sometimes I'm sideways till I hit the ground. This shit is no joke. Just because I'm smiling, laughing it off, low-key it feels like I'm dying. I forgot the rest of the song. But at the end I said, value is perception. And what I've been perceiving, I'd rather be, value is perception, and what I've been perceiving, I'll be a whole lot less stressed if I wasn't breathing. Bro, it's fucking true. Life is stressful as fuck. It's easier to be dead, in my opinion. It's fucking easier. You don't got to struggle with shit. Are you dead? This is my logic, bro. Are you dead? I don't got to struggle with shit. Nothing. I'm good. It's
where the Christians at? Tell them about his suffering. No, I'm kidding.
Right? The Bible's out here like,
I'm just saying, I fully expect both sides of that, bro.
The Bible out here like, suffering builds character.
Suffering builds character.
And I had to change.
I love that verse.
I had to change but the thing is, I realized this shit, it's like, they always say there's two dogs in you, the good dog, the bad dog.
Who you gonna feed?
Yeah, and I've been feeding the bad dog my whole life. So now I'm feeding that good dog, where it's like that same suffering. Now it's like, now I got character. Now I got wisdom, right? It says suffering builds character, and it'll make you complete. So it's like it's facts, and it's like now the benefit of it is I like to serve others, and because I'm going through this suffering, I'm actually serving others now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that is what's counteracting the depression, the sad part, the suicide. Is it being in service of others, and that's what Jesus says. That's why I follow him. It's like, bro, that's the main reason. Is the toughest shit you tell somebody is, someone hurt you, love them. That is the hardest motherfucking challenge.
Bro, and that's bro. I got questioned by a witch, actually, and I got a question by a witch. Where you at? I got a question by a witch.
In the woods.
Shut the fuck up, Louis.
My boy was in the woods.
I got questioned by a witch though, and she was like, basically she was just saying, I can't remember exactly what it was, but saying that the problem, like a problem with the Bible, is that it teaches forgiveness with no reciprocation, with no like karmatic I forget her exact words, but the point is like, I forgive you and then nothing happens. It's just done right there. Like, you don't actually get to feel what I felt. You don't get to go through any suffering like I just had to go through. And the fact is like, real forgiveness is that, like, I say this because like that karma could happen and you still don't have to forgive. They're two separate actions, like completely separate. But, and this is in a perfect world, if I chose to separate those actions, right? And I chose that karma was not for me to decide. That's for the world to decide whether I believe in God or not. All I'm saying is that power is not mine to go act out on somebody. And I'm not going to call to nobody for no karmatic resolution to the way I feel. I'm going to let the world handle that. And then I choose to forgive you, right? And then you, because you're not the worst person in the fucking world, look at my forgiveness and be like, damn, you actually forgave me. I should respect you. And I shouldn't do that again. We no longer have any more problems. I don't need karma to come back to you in order, like, it doesn't change anything. My suffering already happened. Your suffering isn't going to bring me happiness.
I think the most powerful thing I realized is the ultimate goal is peace. And if you go an eye for an eye, it's never going to create peace.
No, that's my point.
I'll take it to the most extreme version of this, where it's like a woman who gets raped and it gets impregnated, and she chooses to have the baby. Like, that makes me tear up, because it's like, that was an evil act.
I can never forgive that. And that's one of those things that, like, I've watched women who have gotten abused forgive, and like, they stand on it. I don't know if it's like a teleprompt in the back of their head, but they're like, I have to forgive or else I wouldn't sit right with myself. And I'm like, I'm not gonna forgive him for you. Like, the second I hear some shit like that happens, it fucking eats my chest up. And I'm like, I can't. Like, there's nothing, like, Bro, put yourself in that position. You going to do that to somebody. How do you feel okay with yourself? How do you feel like that's an okay act to happen in the world? So for me to forgive something like that, it's extremely hard.
But then, again, it gets deeper when the guy mentioned about your mom. You don't know what that person. And again, this is like takes another layer, right? Because this is how I imagine how God thinks. Because you see two dogs and one dog rapes another dog, you're not just all of a sudden like, oh my God, we got to put that dog. Oh, we got to murder that dog. That dog's a rapist. We don't do that.
No, I smack the shit out of
that's
him while it's happening. I'd be like,
right?
get the fuck away from her.
That's all you do.
Yeah,
so,
but you wouldn't actually do it. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying when animals do it, we don't put that same level of we're not offended the same way as when it happens to a human. So to me, how I look at it on God's level, and he looks at us because we're just children, right? And we're doing these stupid things to each other, right? And sometimes it can be super traumatic, like that's super traumatic. But to him, it's just like a regular act. Like, they just being human.
I guess they're all detestable. All sins are.
But why I say that is because if the ultimate answer is peace, like if we're trying to create peace and unity, right? And say this person does. And I'm not talking about a serial rapist. I'm talking about like just it happened. Who knows what it was? He was drunk or whatever it is. Like and that happens because of that, right? And the ultimate answer is peace. If we just start killing people or start getting rid of people or whatever, just because they do one act, we're going to start killing everybody.
Second, that's really what Jesus came down to say. It's like none of you are clean.
An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. And it is what it is. And it sucks. I mean, with Charlie Kirk, he got shot. And I used to watch a lot of his videos. And it was like, damn, he had a kid, he had a wife, right? And some people was like, man, the things he said, blah, 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 deserve it or whatever. But to me, it's like, bro, I don't want that on nobody. I don't care.
No.
I don't care.
I don't care if I agree with you or not. And that's the same thing I say, like, with, like, I feel like that's an important piece of why we're even doing this podcast. Because, like, that's the way we think on most shit. It's like, you're a human first, at the end of the day, we might not align at all, but you have your right to go live your life the way you want to live. Go do you, you know what I'm saying? And if I don't like what you have to say, I just don't listen to you. I don't have to consume your information. And like, if he's going out, to me, it's like there's a video where there's a guy on the side of the road who was like, there was a bunch of people, but he went and talked to one dude, and he's got a sign, and he's like yelling at people, like Christ loves you. Don't go to hell. Like the times are coming, and like hounding these people. And the guy comes up to him, and he's like, "How many people do you actually convert like this?" And he's like, "Well, we get a couple." And he's like, "This really works?" And he's like, I mean, yeah. And then like they go and they talk to somebody. They get a chance to talk to somebody, and it just goes completely different than the way you see like the 4 interactions he had before, where people just like walking away from him and stuff. And it's like, the fact is like, you could do whatever, yelling. You can have as many town hall meetings. You could do whatever you want. But like, the people who are going to come to you are the people who are attracted to you, who are attracted to the words that you have to say. So if you were walking by and for some reason there's a motherfucker walking down the street and they felt super ashamed of themselves and the only way they normally listen is getting yelled at and they need a strong, strict father to pop them in the ass, then yeah, they might listen to that guy, but 99% of the people not. So I just say that to say, go about your life. Stop worrying about what people have to say that doesn't align with your goals, because it's just distracting you from your goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what Charlie Kirk was saying. You know what? Because I don't follow politics. So I have no idea what he died for. None. I've heard stories. I've heard little rumors since he's passed, but I choose to continue to stay out of that because I don't do politics. I've seen some of his. I seen that he does sermons. So what I do, I look at Charlie Kirk's sermons. Like I happened to scroll past it, and he wasn't talking about no political stuff. He was reading out the Bible. He was giving a message. I tuned into that. So as far as I know about Charlie Kirk, he was pretty good at explaining that message.
I bring that up just because the thing is, what do you call? I bring that up because what people were trying to do is after that was trying to forgive and like not cause a riot. Because you typically like before someone dies like that had a lot of followings, riots, right?
Yeah.
And he's a Christian, and so he said some antagonizing things to people, and but he always talked about being a Christian, forgiving, etc. So because that was his message, and he got murdered, right? His followers didn't create a riot; they mourned him. They just be peaceful. More people became Christian, and that's more beautiful. Does it suck? Yes, because you want to hurt somebody who hurt you.
It's not fair. It's not fair, and that's what people want. They want fair. They want shit that's fair to happen in this world, and
ego.
They want shit
that's ego.
Yeah, they want shit that's fair to happen in this world, and they want understanding of the shit that happens in this world. And the fact is, like, you're never gonna
understand.
What that one dude say? It's like if you have a kid, having fully done laundry is a myth. If you have a kid having a fucking sink with no dishes in it, a myth. It doesn't exist. You having all the answers to life is never gonna fucking exist. And that life ever being 100% fair, it's a myth.
Yeah. So there's one thing, another psychological lesson about because a lot of people would detest Christians because they'll focus on one topic, right? It involves Christianity. That they'll preach from, like you're going to heaven, you're going to hell, or whatever it is.
They have their own construed thought.
Yeah, and it's because my wife brought this up to me. She said there's 6 fears, but I found 7. There's 7 core fears of human beings: fear of not being good enough, fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of being alone, fear of loss, fear of change, and fear of the unknown. I believe the unknown is more for death. And people are scared of death.
I don't think the unknown is at all limited to death.
Well, I'm just typically it's supposed to be death, but ChatGPT decided to do whatever it wants to do.
The reason why I say that is because they actually. So they say if you were to wake up in the middle of a desert and you look around you and you can't see like anything of a landmark, it just looks all the same all around you. You start freaking out. So you don't freak out because you have nowhere to go. You freak out because you have endless possibilities of where to go. There's not a sign in the world that tells you which way is the right way. And that's what I'm saying. The unknown of what you could walk into out there is really what petrifies you. It's not the fact that you're out of options. It's the fact that there's so much unknown, overwhelming unknown.
Funny. Well, I say fear of death because that's what people preach from. They're scared of dying. They're scared of, because even I felt it. Was like, dang, I'm getting older. I might die. I might die soon. I'm 30, 31, just because I have anxiety.
Old ass bitch.
It's funny. My knees.
Hey, yo.
My leg. But it's not what drives me. Like to be a Christian. Like I said, like I think that's what drives some people to be a Christian, is because they want to feel safe, after they die, because it's scary. It's not what drives me, so therefore my message is never going to be attached to that, because I don't want that to be a motivator for anybody. I don't ever want you to be a Christian because you're scared of death. I don't. Like I want you to be a Christian because I want peace in this world.
That's really it.
I want peace, and I feel like the best way is through Christianity. because it talks about peace. Now there's some
It
things.
talks about peace. It talks about how to love.
Yeah.
It talks about how to treat people. The whole karmatic energy loop shit that we were talking about. It literally has parts in the Bible where it says if a man steals from you this, then you give back that. Like there's already things set in stone for like if a person does wrong you, how to resolve it peacefully. So it's like,
and I know there's some parts that's like, you know, homosexuality, and it's like, oh, I can't
up
be
for debate.
I can't be up for you. I can't. Well, the thing is, like, I can't be around you because you do this, and it's like, bro, that's just because they're uncomfortable with it. And maybe I'll say this: some people just don't like. I'll hang out with anybody. I don't care. Like,
Same.
You sucking dick doesn't. Now you can't.
I was like, what the fuck you looking at me?
Right. My homie Kane is sucking dick. Don't scare me.
First he was robbing motherfuckers on trains. Then he was sucking dick in the back of the train.
Yo, but nah, for real, it's just like I think it makes people uncomfortable, and then also if you're in the church and everybody but everybody disagrees with homosexuality, it should be a thing. I don't want to be around it. Then peer pressure kicks in, and now they don't want to be around it.
Yeah,
right?
and you know, it's like the way you could use the Bible as a weapon. I know we've been sending each other back and forth all these videos about the Bible as a weapon, you know what I'm saying? But like, really,
you mean my song? Hold on, let me play that song real quick.
Shameless plug. Nah, like people will use it and manipulate the words to whatever they feel like. So like, all I'm saying, and again, you can believe whatever you want. I really don't care. Like when I go again, I'm gonna ask this question to God, make sure I'm right. But like the way I went back and I went and read Genesis, then I went and looked up all the different pieces of the Bible where Christians will use to defend the fact that homosexualism is not right or homosexuality is not right. And I read all of them over and over again. Then I went and read the whole chapter for each one that they gave. And to me, if you read the shit that they're talking about, thou shalt not lay with a man like you lay with a woman was directed to Romans or people in Rome where they was taking their young officers and shit like that in the military and raping them. You know, there was shit like that going on. So all I'm saying is there's a lot of context that gets left out when they just like throw this little piece of scripture out there. And also, how much has times changed from Genesis to Jesus Christ and then to now? You know, I don't think that
it's not black and white.
It's not black and white. And
like,
he doesn't just say homosexuality is sinful. If he would have said that, it'd been like, all right, y'all motherfuckers are sinning, you know? It's in the book, you know? But he doesn't say that.
Someone told me it was a barber actually. He cutting my hair and he just got deep, and I was like, yo, my man, what the fuck you got deep? But anyway, he says that. He's like, he cares more about your soul being saved.
Yeah.
Right? And honestly, it's just that. It's not a strong enough. I'm not gonna down that hill. At the end of the day, it's not something I feel. Like at the end of the day, it's not something I feel strong enough about where I'm gonna fight and die on that hill. Yo, listen, like that's not gonna be my battle. I'm just not gonna fight that. It's not worth it, bro. It's not.
Yeah.
Yo, homosexuality is wrong. Why? Because the Bible said so. Man should be with women. Okay, but I like men. But
the word
it's
says
causing. This. I mean, bro, there's more divorces in women than men. That's a statistic.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I could use that, but
and the thing is, like, sexual, like it's telling you like it literally says sexual immorality is sinful. It tells you that. It don't tell you that homosexuality is sinful. But if you look at all the things it says about homosexuality or laying with a man or any of that, these people were being sinful. Like it was real sexual immorality, having orgies and shit like that. And it's like, no, sex is supposed to be sacred between man and woman, but it's supposed to be sacred between two souls. Two souls are uniting, becoming one.
That's what makes
supposed to happen after marriage. So if you're having sex out of marriage with a man, with a woman, or anything, like the sexual immorality is a sin, in my opinion. And again, you're allowed to feel like if you feel that it's different, that's okay. Like we agree to disagree. And if you are homosexual, Lewis, handle your business. Just not with me. You know what I'm saying?
My marriage is a shame. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And honestly, again, at the end of the day, because someone's probably gonna come and comment and be like, "Nah, I found the actual words of this." And
Good, please.
yeah.
Teach us.
But
Teach
even-
us all. That's fine.
But I guess to me, even with that, I don't care. It's
I
not
know.
something. Yeah, because I'm not gonna down that hill, bro. Like the reason why, again, I don't believe in the God that's gonna be like, yo, well, Lewis, you did everything right, but the homosexuality part, you was really
Exactly.
So I can't.
That's my
You can't
point.
come to heaven.
That's my point, bro.
I'm like, what? I'm trying to like. I don't want to believe in a God like that, bro.
Like
I don't.
How many
Because
people David killed?
and cut their penis,
Was it David?
He cut David, and he cut the of the Philistines, and he cut the circumcised their dicks off, bro.
And that's crazy.
What kind of shit is that, my guy?
Crazy.
What kind of savage
That's
shit is
real.
that?
Like, think about that now. If you took God out of that, that's wild.
Not even that. That's wild as fuck,
That's
man.
wild,
Yo,
bro.
it was Saul. Saul was like, yo, I need you to bring me, I think, 1,000 Philistines because he wanted to marry his daughter. 1,000 dicks stacked up. Nigga, what, bro? I read that shit and it's like, yo, we do not talk about this. Like, we just really accept it,
bro.
This is why I can't hang out with certain
certain Christians.
Boy, that's why they don't talk about those stuff. I'm like, bro, this man chopped 1,000 dicks off.
Yeah, like, bro, what is? Yeah, nah.
We're not gonna talk about this nigga chopping dicks off, bro.
You're like, bro.
Yo, Abraham. The funny again, it's very comical, bro. But when Abraham decided to circumcise, God told him like, yo, I need you to.
Oh, he needed to circumcise everybody at his crib.
Yeah, so show your loyalty. And my man was that same night. Everybody got their dick cut
with the fucking knife.
These niggas wasn't, and they weren't babies, bro. They were adults.
Yeah,
like,
grown
wait,
ass
so
men.
You imagine, nigga, being there like, wait. So God said, wait a minute. So to show our loyalty, you gotta chop the tip.
I'll be right back.
You gotta chop the tip of my dick. I'm going Muslim, bro. Like that, straight Muslim, bro. I think what? You imagine 31 years old, nigga?
Nah,
I would though, bro.
Nah, thank goodness.
But Abraham would have had to come with some proof, my nigga. Like you really talking to God, nigga?
Yeah. Let me see the lightning.
Yeah,
let me hear the
see some
thunder.
shit,
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? I ain't gonna be scared. I'm way more scared of you cutting my dick off than any of the lightning and the mountains moving and none of that shit. Nah.
You sure we can't burn more oxes, nigga?
Yeah.
My dick, bro. That how about the women? What the fuck did they get, nigga?
Better be some lips flying. Better be some lips flying around this moment.
Bro, these niggas was wild. But again, just when you mentioned that how it was back then, yo, that type of savage was normal back then, bro.
Yeah.
That level of savage was just regular, normal. So
Even outside of Christianity too, like that's.
but I
part.
say that is because now we look at that like they're back in the day, fucking a 12-year-old, 13-year-old was like whatever,
also
bro.
normal,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
like y'all, bro, young pussy, yeah.
And that's
right?
what I was saying. Like times have changed so much, so that you don't think God is also changing. God, to me, this is a big thing. Actually,
Old Testament,
somebody's
New
got
Testament?
bro. It's not even so. In the Old Testament, Genesis, I think it was. It was Genesis. It was the creation of the world and the Noah's Ark, right?
Yeah.
Or the Ark. So then,
You skip like 6 more stories in between that, but yeah.
yeah. I'm getting to the point. My point is that God created the earth. We fucked it up. Then God is like, y'all are a bunch of sinful motherfuckers. You guys are ruining yourselves. You're doing just awful things to each other. I wish I never made you. I'm gonna do away with all of you.
And there was one dude
Who's like, no, we're actually good.
No. He didn't debate him. He was just God was like, Noah, you're the only righteous dude. You good. Everybody dying. Here's build a boat. And the fucked up part, bro, is like, wait, so I gotta build this boat? And the great story about that, bro, honestly, sorry to cut you off, but the great story about
No, you're
that
good. I'm glad you corrected me.
was that this nigga Noah never built boats.
I know,
But
bro,
God,
I was reading through the first like 5 seconds of that list. I was like, I'm a mechanic and I would never do this shit.
But God,
Like, you just told a random man, hey, I need 3 of these, 24 of those, 21 of these. These need to be at 45s. You know, I'm like,
nigga never did it, bro.
and he was just talking. Was you writing this down on tablet?
Yo,
Just like,
yo, hold up, niggas, stone.
was it 21 or 22? I misread that one.
Nigga, we don't got pen, nigga.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta go get a fresh slab.
Up the mountain. But yo, powerful story because it was a sermon. It was like this nigga didn't. It was never he never built arcs, bro. But God saw him through it.
David was never a warrior,
And God
he killed
saw him
Goliath.
through it,
Killed
bro.
Goliath.
So whatever there's an anime out wide, bro. My man says, "I have a goal my body was never meant for." My mixtape bad, nigga. My mixtape bad. He said that shit. I have a goal my body was never meant for, and that shit resonate with God. Like, bro, that right there just
Nah, that's pretty
know
fire
what
though.
David. And it's like, bro, even if again, there are a bunch of stories. Yo, they got fire ass lessons. Like I apply this shit in my everyday life. With again Noah, with David, with even the Psalm with Psalms 13, because even what was it? It was last week. I was in my depressed ass state where I'm like, yo, bro, you're like looking to the scriptures, bro. And I'm like, bro, they're not helping. I told you straight up, they're not helping, bro.
Oh yeah, when you talking, when we were talking,
Yeah, they're not helping because the scriptures is like, yo, you're gonna suffer, trust God. You know, God's got your back. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit right now, bro. And then fucking, I'm on TikTok, you know, doom scrolling, and a fucking anime video shows up where
shout out to AI.
AI, where he's talking to AI Jesus. AI Jesus is dope. And it was Psalms 13. And it wasn't no like, Lord got your back. It was like, yo, where you at, God? It was David who was running away from Saul because Saul was trying to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Hate ass nigga. And what's it called? And he was like, yo, I feel forsaken. I'm not trying to feel this way. Like, help me through it because my enemies are gonna see me in this and think they won.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, bro, cried, tears, straight up tears, because that's what I was going through.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, where you at? Where you at? And I'm like, bro, again, another lesson. Oh, what I'm going through ain't nothing new. It's nothing new. It's been done already.
Cyclical suffering.
Sorry, the word cyclical. My autism came out. I thought of us. You know, the knife, the little sickle, the sickle, cyclical. I'm like, yeah, cut.
You did the head whip with.
But yeah, bro, it's just, again, I mean, people will disagree with cursing as a Christian. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't. I don't. Sometimes cursing is what expresses what I'm feeling.
I like want to stop cursing, but I want to stop cursing not necessarily because of Christianity only. It's because I had to figure out what I wanted to say.
Christianity, bro. What? Why are you spitting at the mic?
Fuck your mic.
Fine, we not Jewish, bro. We're not Arabic.
Nah, but like, I want to stop cursing mainly because I want to be able to become all things. Just like it says, I want to be able to mingle with anybody and talk to anybody. And sometimes I catch myself in Christian settings like pickleball on Tuesdays, wanting to cuss because I just missed the shot. And it's like I can't fit with those people because I can't flip the switch off because I work in a factory. It's excuses. No, it's me. I'm cussing. You know what I'm saying?
Accountability.
Yeah, I do have accountability. It's me. But I'm just saying, like, I spend all day with people who cuss all day, and it becomes pretty easy to slip back into that, especially if I'm around them. But it's the problem for me that I can't shut it off anymore because I don't hang out around too many people who give a fuck.
And I think for me is what do you call I'm figuring out my route in this world, right? And I debate with it like cursing, not cursing, and I've never seen a benefit for me not cursing and cursing.
Other than to appease others.
Yeah, and it's like I will depending on the environment because it could be turned off
Right.
easily, and I will adjust it. But right now, this is our podcast. This is my space. You don't have to tune in. Like you don't have to. This is my therapy. You know what I'm trying to say?
Motherfuckers be like, all right, signing off.
Yeah. Fuck these niggas. They don't care about my opinion.
Yeah, all you got to do is say the word, bro. I'll turn this shit off.
I'm so triggered right now. But that's the thing is like when you build your own platform or building your own platform, it's like it's your story, it's yours. People are gonna resonate, yes or no.
Mhm.
And if I get the message, the sign or whatever from God, stop doing that, then I will. The same thing with the TikTok. I went into that debate, and I'm so angry, and I'm like, bro, I'm angry at home. I'm in my house. You at your house and you're angry.
My nigga in his house, no shirt, no
punching
no boxers,
punch in the air,
just fucking mad,
punching the air like
Ezra Walker,
yeah, with the Arthur fist. And so that's when I realized, like, yo, that was the sign, bro. It was that. I was like, oh man, I can't. I'm causing anger into people because the anger that I felt, bro. Yo, for a straight hour and a half, I couldn't get out of it.
Just ask why there's somebody running up and down the street over and over again.
That's creepy. Is that for real?
I seen it go that way, then I saw it go that way, and then I saw it go that way, and then I just saw it go that way again.
Maybe trying to see it. I mean, it's like 11 o'clock.
Just catch us December 5th. Is that when this is dropping? When is this dropping?
This episode?
Yeah.
I don't know. Tomorrow? Tism?
Tism be tism.
Forgot my topic.
It's okay. I had actually some scripture on read too. And then
You had a subscription?
Yeah.
Subscription? You had a subscription.
Yeah,
Subscription or subscription?
I got a subscription to the Bible, my G.
Oh, my bad. You paying for it? I mean, come on, man. You know you're not paying for it. You got it. You got it hacked.
I pay for it with prayers.
Yo, listen. The biggest thing as a Christian, I ain't gonna lie. Like the biggest. When is it considered stealing?
What do you mean?
Say you go to Walmart.
Oh my God.
You go to Walmart,
You
right?
fucking thief.
So you go to Walmart. And your kid grabs something.
Did you see it?
Didn't see it. And then you pay for everything and you out the store and then you realize your kid grabbed something.
God's will.
Now let's say your kid opened the snack, he eat it, you forgot to pay for it. You go back and
How do you
pay for
forget to pay for it?
You forget to pay for it.
Did you actually forget to pay for it?
I willingly forgot to pay for it.
I willingly forgot.
Okay. It gets deep. I'm gonna be honest. It gets
act
deep.
like his brain is a computer. We're gonna put that in the recycle bin.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. My brain will justify things. I'm like, yo, first of all, it's a big corporation. It's insurance. What is money anyway?
Nah, I mean, I used to see it. Motherfucker, don't start. Don't
Oh,
start doing that shit, my G. Don't start doing that shit. Nah, I used to steal from Walmart and stuff. My rule was always you never steal from people. You gotta steal from big corporations like that.
They write it off as an insurance.
I was still a thief though, and you're still sinful, nigga.
Listen, that one, like, I think I could win in court.
You could win.
If heaven had a court, I think I could win that one.
God is the judge, motherfucker. You just forget that.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, Lord, come on.
No, he's gonna say, I forgive you, but you're still a sinful ass bitch.
I don't know about that. Okay, maybe it's true. I'm still gonna do
Who
it.
knows? Maybe he doesn't forgive you.
I'm still gonna do it. I don't care.
Repent.
I'm good. They better catch me better.
They better catch you better. You making it harder for us all to shop at Walmart. You know that,
Bro.
You the reason why they talking about we got the premium subscription to Walmart now. We gotta make up for people stealing shit.
Yo, you heard
The price is running up.
I think they closed Costco and Walmart after the snap thing. There was no snaps. It's crazy. Think about that,
Walmart's
bro.
a government run business.
Think about that. because again, getting deeper and into the tism about the economy, right? Because money is fake, money isn't really real. They print it just to have a system where we don't kill each other for our resources, right? Because you had something that I want, you made something that I want, right? And you're not gonna give it to me. How can I get it? Oh, I have to fight you, right? So now we have a system where we it was bartering at first, but if you don't want anything that I have, we can't really barter. So now we have money to kind of equate that. So this shit is fake just to fucking keep them. It's a machine. Like it's literally a machine that you have to keep spending. You have to keep money has to keep going in, going out in order to keep the machine going, bro.
Yeah.
So it's fake. So it's like, man, these big corporations, again, with the SNAP, think about that. Government is giving money to people, poor people. They go to Walmart typically because Walmart is they're like, oh, yeah, you're poor, come to us. We got the lowest prices, right? But anyway, they go to Walmart. So the government is really paying Walmart on a deep level, like, because, bro, that's what I'm trying to say is like, a lot of this shit is just fake to keep us from killing each other. Like government is that's one thing. Government is to stay in power and keep the society from going to anarchy. Because that's how they stay in power. But that's what will happen. We'll go into a Wild Wild West type of shit, shooting everybody. Yeah. I mean, look at the court system. One thing that pisses me off about the court system is like, say I got beef with you, bro. Say you stole from me, right? Or I lent you money, you didn't pay me back, and now I want money back. I ain't paying you back. Fuck you.
Fuck your shit, nigga.
Yeah, and I had to go to court, and you had to get served. I had to find out where the fuck you live at to serve you, right? And say you live in a different jurisdiction. So I can't even find you, anything like that. Whatever it is. There's just so many fucking steps that the fact I could just shoot you and take your shit in your house to recoup my losses, but that's a crime.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's a faster answer. But we have a court system, all this shit, and they charge I gotta pay a fee to sue you, but you wronged me. But I can't get my shit back because I got to call the cops, but you have to actually break a law, etc. So again, I'm not explaining it right, but the complexity of the fucking system is to keep us from killing each other. That's what it really is. Cops, to me, is what it is. Or these prison sentences and all that stuff. It's really to keep us from to keep the government in control and keep the society from collapsing. It's because we're fucking children. Again, we're mindless animals that serve ourselves. And I think a lot of times we want to act like we're bigger than that. But at the end of the day, if you got everything removed or your comfort removed, you're going to be like a fucking animal.
You're feral, yeah.
Yeah, you will watch The Walking Dead. And in the beginning, them niggas was like, yo, we can't do this. That's evil. And at the end of it, them niggas was just
up for free.
Shoot, bro. Them niggas was like, nah, nigga, I know this story.
Hey, listen, bro. When I saw Rick start to go through them changes, I was like, yo, it's about time, my guy.
Yeah.
You had to get your wife. You got your wife took from you by your best friend and then murdered and then had to kill your best friend. Oh, you got to go savage mode, bro. That's like Stefan in sorry, this is a female show, but Vampire Diaries.
You not gay?
No, motherfucker.
Is that why you down that homosexual shit?
I happen to have exes, bitch. I watch shows with them from time to time.
Male exes.
Shut the fuck up.
Shout out to Mitch. I love you.
Nah, but like, yeah, bro. Same thing. This is all way off topic though. But same thing with Stefan and Vampire Diaries. I'm like, bro. Sometimes when life be fucking you over, you just gotta turn around and smack that bitch back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta turn the emotions off. I wish I could actually do that. They do that. Could you imagine? What would your life be like? Let's take a detour from all this like real talk and talk about this real quick. Vampire Diaries. You watched it?
No.
So I do sometimes.
So my wife takes it, puts it in a jar. I get it back on Tuesdays. Why you laughing?
She said, "This is for me, not you."
My manhood.
But no, so in Vampire Diaries, I'm not gonna explain the whole show, but they're vampires, obviously. And
What? Do they write in diaries?
No. So they're able to shut off their emotions. Thank you for watching the Lewis and Kate podcast. Please be sure to tune in every Sunday to catch every new episode. And if you don't already, please go follow us on TikTok and Instagram, where we post content daily and interact with our viewers. Until next time, stay blessed.